Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Larsen, and I'm here to tell you a story. It's a very special story. It's called Little Benjamin and the First Christmas. A Bethlehem boy and the Christ child. I think you're really going to like this one. It's written by Betty Forel, illustrated by Betty Wind. And it's from Luke chapter 2, verse 1 through 18. It's based on that. Benjamin watched the people coming into Bethlehem. What a lot of people there were. The king had ordered them to come to Bethlehem to be counted. Some of them stayed in Benjamin's father's inn. Soon, all the rooms were taken. The inn was full of noise and excitement. "Here, boy, bring some hay for our donkeys," they called out to Benjamin. Finally, Father locked the gate. No more room, not even a corner. The family was tired and hungry. Supper smelled good. Father led them in their evening prayers. He read from the great prophet Isaiah. "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light, for to us a child is born, the Prince of Peace." Father told the children what the words meant. God has promised to send a very special prince to rule over all the people and to save us from wars and bad kings. In his kingdom, all people will live together in love and peace. "When will this prince come?" Benjamin sighed. "This is such an old promise from God. Will it ever come true? Will I ever get to see the wonderful prince?" See how they make it look like nighttime? It's kind of got a blue color to it. Someone knocked at the door. "No more room," shouted Father. Another knock. Father went to the door. Outside stood a man and a woman. "We are very tired," said the man. "We have walked a long way. Don't you have a little room for us?" "No more room," said Father. Then Father had an idea. "I could let you sleep in the stable." Benjamin went to show them the way. Look at that cute little dog. It could be Benjamin's dog. It's adorable. Through the courtyard, he guided them past sleepy travelers to the stable. See, there's that blue. It's nighttime outside. Not a lot of light. And you can see Benjamin's carrying a torch. See that torch there? They didn't have lights in those days. They used fire. The animals in the stable looked up as they came in and watched Benjamin pile fresh hay in a corner for the man and woman to sleep on. "What's your name?" the man asked him. "Benjamin," he answered. "My name is Joseph," said the man, "and this is Mary, my wife. It took us 5 days to get here from Nazareth on foot." At that stable, see all the animals? Benjamin has got the hay and he's getting it ready. They'll be sleeping on hay. Soon, the town quieted down. The weary visitors and the tired townspeople all slept. Benjamin was dreaming of all the crowds he had seen that day. Must have been very exciting for a small town like that to have all those visitors. See that neat little town in the darkness? Suddenly, something awakened him. He ran to the window. A very bright star was rising in the sky. Everything was quiet except for the cry of a baby. But there was a light in the stable. Benjamin rubbed his eyes. Were there people going into the stable? There he is. See, he can see the stable from his balcony. You can see it all lit up, and it looks like there are all sorts of people out there. In a flash, Benjamin slipped out of the room, out of the inn, out to the stable. There, he saw an amazing sight. There's his little dog running with him. He's running as fast as he can possibly go. He has no idea the excitement he's going to see when he gets there. The exciting thing he'll see. On the hay which Benjamin himself had put in the manger for the animals lay a beautiful newborn baby. Mary and Joseph were watching over the baby, and close by knelt a group of shepherds. See them all? There they are looking over at the baby. And here are the shepherds. Shepherds were kind of a scary group back then. They were rough and they were rugged, and people were a little afraid of them. What are those shepherds doing? Benjamin asked himself. And why are they kneeling? One of the shepherds beckoned to him. The shepherd was a rough-looking fellow. Benjamin was a bit afraid of him. See, he's kind of rough-looking. He's a little scary, especially for a little boy. He's calling him over. But the man said, "Come in and see. It's the Prince of Peace." The man's voice was so full of wonder that Benjamin forgot his fear. "A prince?" Benjamin asked. "But he's just a baby in a stable." There he is. There's the little baby Jesus right there. And Joseph and Mary. And there's that shepherd, and he's got his arm around Benjamin, and Benjamin is so excited. "As we were watching our sheep tonight," the shepherd said, "suddenly an angel came to us. We were terribly frightened." But then the angel said, see this picture? The shepherds are with their sheep, and look at all the light that's around them. The angels were coming to tell a wonderful, wonderful thing that was happening. "Be not afraid. I bring you good news. For to you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a babe lying in a manger." Then came many more angels, all singing praise to God. Look at that beautiful angel up in the sky. And all the shepherds, they were frightened. But the angel brought good news, and they weren't frightened anymore. "As soon as they went away, we went and found this stable. Here is the baby in a manger, just as the angel said." There are all the shepherds with their sheep. And they went. They went to where the angels told them to go. So this baby was the Savior, the Prince of Peace, for whom Benjamin and his father and his grandfather and his great-grandfather had waited all these years. Benjamin stepped forward to see the little Christ child better. He knelt down. He thought of what his father had read that evening. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. For to us a child is born, the Prince of Peace. And Jesus is that Prince of Peace, and he's come to us. He's come to save us. And he came as a little baby. Isn't that just the most precious story of a little boy who got to see Jesus? Jesus as a baby. And he came for us. He came for all of us in the world. And all he asks of us is that we believe in him, believe that he came for us. Isn't that just the most wonderful news? It's the good news. I hope you enjoyed this story. I loved reading it to you. You are loved. Bye, boys and girls.